characteristics. The blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath at the surface. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like their eyes are located in that white patch, but that's just a visual distraction. Their eyes are actually located in the black area, just in front of the white patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale is called the dorsal fin, which keeps them stable while swimming and also helps regulate body temperature. The flippers on either side of the body are called pectoral flippers, which are mainly used for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony discs inside them, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of the tail are called tail flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them close to speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, just as fast as our speedboats. And use the most power and generate the most energy when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. They use peck slaps to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a peck slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they breathe. Spy hopping is a way for killer whales to coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use in the wild. it's no surprise they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions right off the beach. Watch as Shuga displays the same behavior and movement right here in front of you. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves washing over floating ice, knocking seals right into the water. Watch as one of our whales displays the same wave-making technique, demonstrating one of the complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. Crashing right in front of you, but you can't really imagine the amount of water displaced until you have experienced it firsthand. Luckily, I have a volunteer. Delilah has volunteered to feel the power of the killer whale tail flukes. Come on down, Delilah, and have a seat and hold on to that flat handle. That is your ice float, and you're going to be our seal. All right, turn and face me. Go ahead and sit down right there. Hold on to that right there. You want to sit all the way on the seat because otherwise you're going to get washed off that float like a seal. Hold on tight because here comes the wave. How was it? Fun? All right, guys, she said it was fun. Well, thank you, Delilah, for feeling the power of the killer whale tail flukes. Great job. All parts of the ocean, it's no surprise that killer whales eat all types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times larger and 50 times heavier than Shuga. So how does the whale Shuga size eat a whale that size in the wild? Well, it's possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they practice their skills and teach their young to hunt. Orcas spend a lot of time showing their playful side in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when a whale swims fast at the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. You'll see them do this when catching a ride in the wake of a boat or when surfing in a wave. Orcas like to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks when they can. We often see our whales display the same behavior, just the same as whales in British Columbia. You'll even see whales mimicking each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and imitating each other. Playful behavior has a purpose, and many of these behaviors that you've seen today are how killer whales stun their fish. And hopefully today our killer whales, they're stunning you. We interact with our whales all day, every day, which allows us to build a shared trust relationship and provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. All 10 of our whales participate in their own health and well-being. Now we can have our whales roll over to present their tail flukes, and that's one of the ways that our veterinarians can draw blood to check our whales' health. They'll even slide out on a scale, as you can see Orca doing in that video. We weigh all 10 of our whales once a week to make sure our smaller whales are growing properly and to make sure our bigger whales are staying healthy. They'll even provide a breath sample from their blowhole. All these behaviors are made possible because of the shared trust and relationship built day after day here at SeaWorld. Everyone, this is Shuka. Shuka is 25 years old, and she is one of our female whales that loves spending time with Kalia, Amaya, Nakai, as well as Corky and Ikaika. Now we have a pod of 10 whales here, and Shuka is compatible with all 10 of our whales. She loves spending time with the younger whales, teaching them new behaviors, and she's also participated in a research project that helps her wild killer whale counterparts. We challenge our whales to learn new things, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play keep our whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
We hope you gained a great appreciation of these impressive animals. Enjoy the rest of your time here at SeaWorld.